Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to episode 13 in my Anno 1800 Let's Play. Now in the last episode, we focused heavily on beautifying the city, purchasing items, exploring the depths of Cape Trelawney, and of course discovering Embessa, the Land of Lions. Today we're going to be focusing on getting our Embessan colony up and running while checking in with the other regions every now and then to see if we can get some items, some quests, and things of that nature. We're also going to be looking to settle a second island because of course the AI has beaten us here. And currently we don't know how many free islands there are. We're going to need it for the fertilities. So, let's get straight into it. Quest-wise, we just have the quest from New Tabarim settling in.
But if that's what it takes.
Sorry, Left Fortuna. New Tabarim settling in. Build a marketplace and build 10 shepherd residences. Emperor Katima needs your help in establishing Tabarim as the new modern capital of Embessa by building a new district. The traditional seat of kings is in years gone by. Only a small settlement and palace remain in this arid province, and Katima has called upon you to help with the expansion. Alright, so it should be pretty easy enough to get started. And hopefully with the extra population we'll raise our influence again. That's just blueprinted out for now. Again, this is no exception to the rule. We are going to try and build a beautiful Embessan city. I'll go about there. And every now and then we'll soak in the sights of the wildlife. Alright. But space is tight, so we're not going to get too crazy. But as we get closer to the mountains and things, we'll tuck in houses around the sides. 4 there? Yeah, that's fine. This will be the central city. And yeah, we could pop 2 out either side, actually, that'll be fine. And then after that, we'll probably get a bit more creative as we get closer to the areas out by the mountain.
Should have praised it from your cold, dead hands.
She's happy about our ongoing trade relationship. It hasn't changed anything for her, though. Our relations stay the same. Alright, cool. So we'll just start off basic. We got 50 Wanza timber. That's 8.
Goods are but a fraction of what is traded. Tales, news, prayer, all are bartered freely around the stores.
Alright, cool. Set up our first
wood
houses.
is sturdy yet versatile. To expand, you will need some groves of your own.
Wanza wood. So we'll just set up kind of close by for
You
now.
come from a faraway land, do you not?
Actually,
If you want,
why would we do that?
can
I guess
guide
we
you
could just go
around the
further.
savannah.
The shepherd offers you guidance on Embessa. You come from a faraway land, do you not? If you want, I can guide you around the savannah. Sure.
You reached a new milestone.
Let's do that. How many people work in these things? So we have, don't know. Actually, it doesn't say there. 15. And what are they called? Shepherds. 15 shepherds. So we'll just set up maybe 2 for now. For the longest time, I didn't know that you could feed production buildings into a supply warehouse and not have to connect them also to the road that leads out. I always thought every single building had to connect out. But it's not true. As long as they're just connected to a warehouse, then that the warehouse needs to connect to the port. But other than that, they don't. Alright, anyways. So this is going to cost us how much? 5 Wanza wood. And we'll get that growing.
To build these a little way off. Noisome creatures tend to roost in the branches.
Alright. I might actually just increase the voices really quickly, because he's kind of quiet. And I imagine people probably would like to hear him a bit more.
Ours is a temperate
So,
way of life.
sustain across the
We would
region.
rather warm goat milk than
80% of goat milk supply for a minute. So we need 50 shepherds for that. So in order to do that, we'll have to just grow here. Yeah, looks good. And then we'll talk about canals and things like that later. And that's enough then to have 3 of these. So, yeah, might as well spend every bit of Wanza wood we have and then come back. Because we're going to be making more. Alright, cool. So very, very basic. Just the basics, and then we'll get a little bit more creative after the fact. I want to have houses go all along on this little part up here as well. That'd be nice. They might be pretty far away from the market, though. The house over here, but we'll see. Okay, so the reason we're making money as well, I actually failed to mention it the last episode. I'm sure, I haven't seen comments yet, but I'm sure people will be mentioning that it is because we are indeed having a festival right now. So if we have a look, actually, we can see Margaret Hunt has this island. She also has this one, which means she has Pride Rock. That's the Lion King reference, or rock. I don't know what home, I guess you'd call it. Let's see, are there other islands that I'm missing in the middle here? Not really. It looks like we're gonna have the small ones. To be honest, it's not too bad though. As long as we can get something like chilies or spice, we should be fine. Well, we've hopefully 3 islands. She has no more than that. We'll see what we come across next. So actually, let's just pull myself out of here, and we'll go out this way first.
Route plotted.
Just queue up a few of these. I can only imagine the Arctic must be gone. Maybe they're all over that. Maybe not. It does take more to get to the Arctic. So maybe not. Alright, we'll leave that queued up. So I'm going to also go to
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Cape Trelawney to continue what we're doing out here. So, let's activate our oscillator again. I'm a bit lost with where this thing is. I can't find this island. I thought it might have been here, because there's a beach here, and there's a beach here. So it's like 2 beaches. That seems right. The angle that they're at. No, I guess not. Damn. That's a tough one to find this one. Originally I thought it was up here, because it's like, yeah, beach there, beach there. Seemed pretty good. I mean, this must be it, right? But it's not though. The islands, the little outcroppings aren't correct. And I came up here and there was nothing there. So where the F is it? Where in the F? See, it's always a bit misleading because it could be a big island. That's where I always get a little bit distracted. But typically looking at the beaches is a good giveaway because islands aren't that are fairly unique in terms of where their coasts will lie. This kind of looks like... No, it's not, obviously, with the big crevice in the middle. And I don't think it'd be... This is an interesting looking little place. It's tied to a quest. No. God, I've nearly selected them all now. It's Nate's Island. I love that music. Oh, I think the music is so good. I'm stumped with this one. I'm absolutely stumped where this could be. I feel like I've checked them all. Ah, there it is. It's tiny. Benty's on it. Alright, cool. Let's head out. At least as long as I know where it is, it's not so bad. Okay, and we can also build up Cape Trelawney at the same time. That's my goal. So let's just get rid of this. So I think what I'll actually end up doing with Cape Trelawney, I didn't mention in the last episode either, is building the museum, making this like the super attractive island, right? It's got already high attractiveness because of the beauty that's here. So if we lean into that and just build what we need for the quest that we're doing, but then also, yeah, try to build up its attraction. There's lots of room for a big museum, lots of room for big zoo or botanical garden. So this, I think, is where we should really have the big public mooring and where we set up tourism. I think that makes a lot of sense. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So our quest here is to reach 500 artisans, build a church. All right.
We're fed at least.
That's going to take a long time. It's a lot of demand put on these guys. Let's build our first little bridge over here. And out here is where we're going to get the wood production going. It's just blueprinted for now. So something like that. And just kind of evenly space these out. I know you can overlap them a bit. Space isn't really a concern in this place. 4 should be fine. And then we can also double up timber on 3. Feed them all in.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And I guess this road will have to pop out. See how that goes. Alright, nice. So that's wood production up and running. I just need to get these guys little roads in and out. Cool. Room for some ornaments to make it look a little nicer. And then we'll just hop back to Embessa. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of in this episode. Really just, it's a big building episode, just focusing, going between the both of them. But it's not really good for time-lapse, because it's the main gameplay. It's not like I'm designing out big areas. If I'm doing big farms and stuff, maybe I'll time-lapse that. But for here, I think it makes a bit more sense to actually show what I'm doing. So we want to get the goat's milk going. And we can do that now that we have enough. So it's improved by fertile soil. So fertile soil is obviously next to rivers. Or you can kind of get canals that come out from the rivers and then, what's the word? Not hydrate, irrigate the soil. God damn. Margaret has up here as well. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands here. That really doesn't leave me with much. But there's honeycomb here as well. I mean, all I need is a couple small islands. That's actually all I need. But that's it's pretty rough. She's really hammered on these ones. She's on this one as well. Oh my god. She's relentless. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's so fast. I've actually played, I don't know if I said it in the last episode, I've actually played on all expert. And built up, well, see, at the time, that was before the Arctic DLC or the Cape Trelawney, or the Embessa DLC. But I was able to easily outpace the AI back then. That's why I'm so surprised in this run where I'm like, what the hell? Like, I go into a financial deficit, I'm getting passed by the AI. I'm like, what? It's good to see, though. It seems like they've gotten either faster or it's just because more stuff has been added, and I'm obviously focusing on a little bit of the beautification of things that slowed me down. But I'm just surprised that we're like 14 hours in or whatever, and they've colonized out here so fast. We've got a quest.
Take the rudder.
It is high time.
Katima wants you to help Prince Wethathuni learn how to negotiate.
Our steward here.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to cut him off.
Awful.
I just meant to accept
I
it.
trust you will see it done.
So, be patient during the negotiation. Okay. A prince in progress, deal breaker, merchant. The Emperor wishes me to deal with you, Keftania Steward. Very well then. I hear you're interested in acquiring land in the valley beyond Mount Riza. Well, I can tell you it's a rich and bounteous land, and I am not willing to part with it easily. 100,000 coins final offer. 25,000 seems about fair. Impossible. Some say there's gold floating in the rivers of the Mount Riza Valley. It's worth at least 75,000. Come on, how about 50? Impossible? I don't even know what I'm buying here. 75 then. Better not be my money. It's his money, right? It's Katima's. That's a fair deal. The merchant nods, shaking your hand vigorously. He is smiling slightly more than you'd like. You sense you could have got a little bit for a bit more less.
Thank you, steward. Not the worst deal.
Okay.
But you see Wethathuni show any eagerness at all, and you risk a deal's unraveling.
Sell to Katima's clipper and collect your reward. Alright, well, we're here now. Excuse me. Taborim.
Come before the throne. Prince Wethathuni would do well to follow your example.
Alright.
Steersman.
Just gonna go exploring with the clipper. Okay, so let's get back to business. So the goats, the goat milk. So yeah, I'm not gonna build it on irrigated soil just yet. We'll build it just out from it and hopefully bring a canal in a moment. So we're on blueprint mode, goat farm. So we could just do something simple like that. Maybe just get 2. Now, I think you could also just do it in a line. Would that be possible? Yeah, you could do it like that. Maybe not the most aesthetically pleasing, but certainly more efficient. And you could even do that so that they just have the roads either side of them. If we were to tuck this in a bit further, we'll get a little bit of a benefit, I think, at first. Can I build this yet? A water pump? Oh, I can. Oh, nice. I didn't think I could build it yet. Sweet. Oh, well, then we could just irrigate straight away. A lot of this will be used for housing and stuff later, but for now, this is good. Because then we can also drag this into the town for fire stations. As you know, I love to use fire stations. Alright, so let's just go in there. Nice and irrigated. Using the space wisely, I think, relatively speaking. Don't want to invite too much criticism. And then what we'll do is just crisscross this up and around. For now. There's actually an optimum distance between these I should have looked at. It's 4 out.
Your people are rioting.
Yeah, actually we're good. I think this is fine. People are rioting. I have to check that. Not here, surely. No.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
Alright, we'll just leave that there for now. It's not ideal, but fine for now. You want to settle on Zulu? No, definitely not.
I'm trying to put myself
Her
in
per
your-
ship just got destroyed. Hey, if she was about to settle, we probably have what we need. Why is my ship under attack? Oh, pirates.
Just say the word.
Grab her stuff. We'll take the island for herself. Before it's too late. Oh, poor Benti. I feel so bad.
Cheers, man.
Rare feed seedling. What the hell is that?
Take the rudder.
This is BS. You can't set up a colony without Wanza wood and stuff. The absolute lies. Yeah, so over here we need Wanza wood 10 and then mud bricks. To get to mud bricks, we need the next tier of population. So, not happening anytime soon.
Unfurl the sail.
Just telling my ship to go uncover all these. So it looks like there's literally only 3 free islands. This little one down here in the bottom corner, which actually looks alright. It's got lobsters. This one here in the middle, nearest to me. And then this little bean or whatever out here, which has honey. To be honest, I actually need them all. Or just... Yeah, I need them all. They all have something. What is that first fertility? Hibiscus? I don't really need that actually, but I do need the lobster. I need the indigo. Indigo's here as well. I could make do with that island and that one. As long as I get the lobsters and I can get the honey. It's just that spices are gonna, and indigo, it takes up a lot, so... Yeah. We gotta get to mud bricks quick.
The flavor of warm goat milk. A trying creature to herd, but so bountiful in its gifts.
Delicious. Alright, that's enough for now. So we get 200% because it's
I
irrigated,
didn't expect you there.
I think. I don't know what we need to do after that, so I can just
See how
check.
the sun shimmers in the
Finery.
morning dew.
Oh, we can't do it yet. We need more. So, let's have a look at their needs. We've got the marketplace. We have goat milk, which will give us 3 shepherds and 1 coin per household. We'll then get finery, which we don't get to see what it does yet, and then dried meat. Oh, silly boy. This doesn't have a road. Yeah, so we've covered it nicely there, actually. I should have built this canal there and the road outside of it. That's the, like this side. That's the right way to do it. But it's all good. And then we're going to have meat farms on the other side of it, I think, if we can fit them in. Okay, let's just go with a little block out this way. That's going to give us a block here. We want to start in against the wall. Something like that. Yeah, that works.
One final look.
Alright. Juicy Island acquired. Devious hostile takeover success. Investment pays off as new city joins the fold. So that's for setting up in Embessa. Lake of Blissful Calm and a reprieve from the violence. Excellent. Everyone's happy and delighted.
It's important to be true to oneself.
Oh, I thought I got someone bought my share. Did they? Nope. All good. We have a quest here, do we? She wants me 15 sales. Oh god, I gotta be quick with that then.
On our way.
15 sales in 8 minutes. And then the treasure map one. Is it a construction material? It is.
Take the rudder.
Alright, next one then is the map of the Abyssal Zone. So let's just go back to Sunken Treasures temporarily. Oh, the ride's out here. I don't know why, I mean...
I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, we don't have a pub. That could be why. That actually might get rid of the riot, thinking about it. Without a need for a police station, we'll have to see. Okay, so let's go to the diving bell. Found our location. That's for the map of the Abyssal Zone. Now there's something else we could get, which is... Just activate that now, I don't know if it'll be too late. Salvage scrap amount 10% increase.
The Trust can't wait to see your astonishing work.
Cool, we got a deep sea dragonfish. Excellent. Benty's happy as well. Nice scrap again. We need some basic scrap. I can't believe we
feels special doing a good deed.
aren't getting any right now. So we have to head somewhere along this way.
Water,
All right.
much like people, is a primal force. But with willpower, with intent, it can be exalted for the good of all.
Holy crap, look at the size of the elephants.
Water
Oh,
is
they got-
scarce in this region of Embessa, but Binyam and I have been working on a system.
What, are you telling me you invented the canal? Okay. Oops. There we go. Canals are flowing. The wildlife is scattering. Okay, so if that's going to be 4 out, if we want to just clean up this area completely, which we actually might not want to. Let's have a look. So we want to get a linseed farm going. Now, if you build the farm itself, not covered with irrigated soil, that's fine. The actual the agricultural land modules need to be on irrigated soil for them to work. For livestock, it's just a benefit, but for agricultural farms like this, it's a necessity. So I'm thinking for quite a long time, it turns out. So I decided to time-lapse this area after the fact, and I've done this through several parts of the video, just because the episode ran quite long. Again, it is Anno 1800, time distorts itself when playing it. So what I'm doing here is basically just experimenting a bit. Now I've actually played with Embessa quite a bit and done some what I think are actually pretty good builds for different canal systems and stuff like that. But for some reason, I guess I haven't done it in a while, I was just kind of trying to figure out some basics again. So I was doing a bit of trial and error, and I made another rookie error, which was building on non-irrigated soil. Now you can actually avoid that if you just hold Alt when you're building out the modules. It will automatically not place modules on soil that's not irrigated. So I made a little mistake, so I just basically had to keep going over it as I was trying to figure some things out. And I also built that warehouse on irrigated soil, which probably wasn't the smartest placement either. So I'm sure in future, once we get a few trade unions up and running and some extra items that'll help optimize this area, then I'll probably end up changing it a little bit. All right, good. Sorry about that. A bit of tedious, busy work there, but we got it done. So do I need to get the others in? Not yet. It only takes 5 shepherds. Let's do it. So there we go. Let's just check these things. So Benty's islands are getting attacked as usual. We're up to 600,000 gold now. which is great. We'll have to buy some big, heavy items soon.
I need to talk to him about his sister.
Right, so now what we want to do is get finery going, right? A linen mill. So what is the production rate? It's 1 minute to 30 seconds, so we need 2 linen mills. I'm going to build that somewhere far out, like a sort of a production area. And let's see, let's just do this. So this is so far away from water that you might as well put production buildings out this way. Maybe we'll reorganize it in future, but for now it's just 2 linen mills. And then what does that go to? And it goes to 4 embroiderers. Jeez. And how many people work at that? 40? Okay, well we'll get
It is my hope that all young people will
2 for now.
come to Tabarim to learn these crafts.
And then, yeah, warehouse, I guess. Alright, cool. So there they go, that's their finery. It's going to keep setting us back more and more money.
Silver linings? Why not
And then
honeyed linings?
they'll want dried meat, which should just be Sanga farms, I think. So while that's growing, and while we're waiting, we can start blueprinting out where the next houses will go. So this is just another instance where I decided to kind of speed things up. I'm just laying out houses as close as I can to that mountain on the right and to the kind of cliff edges as well. It kind of breaks up the monotony of having more grid-like town center and just having more, I guess, organic kind of trail that leads out to the right. But it was really tight squeeze trying to get these houses in there. So I ended up just kind of only getting 1 layer of houses in the end. I was hoping to have some on the opposite side, but I thought it would look weird just having 1, and I couldn't really find a way I could get 2. I might have to go over it maybe in future, see if I can squeeze more, but for now it actually looks quite fine. Alright, cool. So these might be a little far away from that market until we get the mud bricks. Yeah, they are actually. But oh well. What else could we get? We can get that fire station. So we'll just pop it somewhere like here. And get the canal to feed into it. Good. Nice. Okay, training the firefighters now that they have their water. Alright, now we can start getting the... So we have to sustain finery supply 80%. We need to build a musician's court, which is here. I guess it'd be nice to have it near the market or at the back or something. A musician's court right there would be great, actually.
Fire. Tapestries are unfortunately quite flammable. Mind you ensure your fire station can readily access the channeled water.
I've done it already, Katima. I'm ahead of the game.
These, who will stay the
Margaret's not going to know what hit
flames.
her. Alright, great. 80%. We're about to hit that. We have to sustain it for a minute then. Now I'm going to build another one of these up here as well. I think at the back will be kind of cooler. I'll try to make this look a little nicer in future. Alright, what do you got for me?
Have you seen my baby brothers?
No.
The little sand mice keep running away.
Sand mice.
We're in your debt.
Alright, find his baby brothers. 4 red-shirted little brothers. Red shirts.
20 ounces of bourbon and has
I wonder are they like
many
little
goats.
kids or
We are
something?
celebrating
Or
Banahu's betrothal tonight.
seems to say it's right around here or something, or at least that's his residence. If I could just see what one looks like. I'm basically just looking for anything red, essentially.
How they dance and sing.
Alright,
This
he's
is a
living the
legacy
finery.
I would hand my people. A land of song and joy.
People keep bringing me eggs.
This land you come from, I would know more of it.
Yeah, I could. He wants us to take a photo
No
of our old
pressure
world
at
trading
all,
boat. There he
but
is.
We
I
could
see him.
use the help.
The little kid's running. I see them. We've got 3 of them. Got him.
Thank you kindly.
A living goat herd. Productivity 20% and number of modules is decreased. Decreased, actually. That's usually the other way around. That's nice to see, actually. Let's have a look at that again. Affects Sangha farms. Productivity 20%. Number of modules decreased 20%. So you can remove 1 module and productivity is actually increased despite it. That's great. So we can do the dried meat now, actually. We should factor that in, considering. Improved by fertile soil, of course. So I decided to time-lapse this one out because I took a while to do it and I actually kind of made a mistake as well, which I'll talk about now. Essentially, because we have that item, we only need to build a Sanga farm with 4 modules instead of the normal 5, which means I get to build them out in a really neat little line and have canals either side of them. What my error was is I forgot that, of course, feeding in a canal will double the output. So we actually only really needed 1 if we wanted to, but instead I have 2, and I actually changed the working conditions to give us the 20% extra that we're not getting from the 5th module, because of course we need a trade union to actually utilize the item to get that module, if that makes sense. So essentially we're making way more than we need to, and I increased their production, so it wasn't completely necessary. But once we get the trade union and stuff, it'll all work itself out and we can turn off those working conditions anyway. So yeah, so basically just building the hibiscus farms now. They get turned into a tea spice, or they get brought into a tea spicer to make hibiscus tea, which is a luxury good. So it's not one of the prerequisites for getting upgraded. It's a luxury that they'll pay extra for after the fact. And once that's all sorted out with some canals, we're pretty much good to go. There, so it's fixed. Okay, good. That building's gonna need to increase its size though. That supply warehouse. So we're producing 2 hibiscus petals. We're only consuming 1 right now. And that's with 2 of these. Yeah, so it did work out. So it was 3 to 1. Or 3 to 2. But on the
A competitor's island is under siege.
bigger side of things. Wonder how Benty's doing. Keep hearing about her getting sieged. Alright, so we're making our tea. This is our tea spicer. We're refining the hibiscus petals into hibiscus tea. I think the demand is evenly met. I can't believe I'm such an idiot as well, because the amount of times we've done it, you think I'd learn that, like, the bigger number, you know, is the one that needs more to catch up with the smaller number. I mean, that's what I was thinking in my head. But every time I said it out loud, I was like, that doesn't seem right. But it's what my instinct was telling me. Alright, take a photo of our trading outpost in the old world. See what Katima thinks of that.
How interesting. Certainly this should help prime me for diplomacy with your rulers.
Alright, cool. We have a lot of money now. Let's see if we can get some items. We've got some quests to do as well. And... oh my god, so loud. So loud. The war rages between the two. Did we do the diving bell thing? I can't remember if we did it or not. Oh yeah, we were looking for another one. Let's just find this last item here and then we can maybe transmute. Oh, I just got the influence I need, actually, to set up the Sanga farm thing.
Bring her around.
The trade union. I could do it there, or I could do it in the old world. The engineers don't have a town hall yet. I feel like they would give me more money. So maybe I'll set it up with them first.
Carry her about.
Getting closer now. Seems like it's probably right over here.
Room to maneuver.
Yeah, there we go. An improved version of Old Nate's Echo Ranger with more bells and whistles.
Ready for a challenge.
Alright, nice. Let's see what we get.
Hold the crane.
Excellent. That's actually what I want. So finally we can go to Nate.
Carry her about.
Alright, back to
Binyam
Mbessa.
tells me your lands hold many strange wonders. Would you care to enlighten me?
Actually, I would, but I'll be back in just 1 minute. Alright, we want to build our town hall out here. So this is where the building site was for it. There we go, 20 influence for that. Now we can put in the workforce 15%. Bonus supply residences with the university need fulfilled are provided with variety theater. Now we've already got a variety theater right here anyway. But workforce 15%. So we went from, what was that? We went from 543 engineers to 680. Happiness and reduced needs affects all residences. Happiness is reduced as well, but reduced needs 30%. Residents consume 30% less rum, beer, schnapps, and champagne. So rum and beer at least. I don't think they consume beer actually, right? They do consume rum though. So that's good. This isn't actually connected, so we'll just connect that up. Nice. We'll make that look a little nicer later on. As the infrastructure continues to grow. They're not going to get their power just yet, but we're almost ready to have the power station be built. It's under construction right now, as you can see. So, wasn't there another item? Yes, I believe there was.
More than ready.
One of you has an item on you, I believe. I could swear? Let me check. Idle ships. No? Huh. I thought we got something that I was like, oh yeah, we need that for sure for the engineers. I don't think it was just her. I thought it was something else.
Just say the word.
Well, I mean, that's all the idle ships, so guess not. Yeah, lapse in memory for me there, I don't know. Could have sworn. But another thing I want to do is we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra houses, and this town hall. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Much to be thankful for.
That's the U hotkey. Alright, we'll just slam them up there. That should give us a little bit more money for a while at least. There we go, we've got our little block now, and it kind of, since one of the updates, it auto-adjusts into these
an attack.
corner things. It's actually cool, it's good, but it's also kind of annoying, because if you do want to change them, for instance, I wanted to change this one to a corner one.
There's no forgiving.
There's like no easy way to do it. I mean, that kind of works. Not really, though. Oh, that worked. Sometimes it could be facing the wrong way, and then if you try to rotate it, it'll like snap into like the wrong... It'll just assume it's not part of a block, and it'll snap out of it. That's good. Yeah, that's cool. I like it as well with the little side entrance, and then I love the one at the back where there's the entrance out the back for people to go into the variety theater at night. All right, nice. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. The needs should be fine. What I would like to do really quickly is grab the animals and bring them to Cape Trelawney. Oops.
Time the rigging.
So that's just because we said we're going to set up like a museum and stuff out there. And a zoo. Oh, I found the item. That's what it was. It's right there. Oh no, that's not it. I'm crazy, I guess. I know that there's items in the other town hall. Maybe I was thinking of that? I don't know. Oh well. You'll have to let me know in the comments if I'm just crazy or if I hadn't actually thought of anything. We have one more room for another item though, which is good. So we're just going to send this off to the New World, or to Cape Trelawney as well. Going to send another ship up to Archibald, or... Sorry, this guy. We've already got the pirate there. Let's see if there's any item we could buy. We have 800,000. Has any of our shares been bought? They actually haven't. So we've got huge... What could we buy a share in Utopia? No, it costs... Oh, we need 10 influence. But if we did, 734,000 is what we could spend on it. We'd earn 2,570. So we'd fix our negative income. He wouldn't be very happy with this though, obviously. What about his other island? This one. Cherubim. This would give us 590, just about, for 200k. Interesting. Well, we need more influence. To get more influence, we need either investors or just to increase our population. So let's just keep doing that. Sorry, wrong place. Although, sorry to jump around, but I did say I want to get some items here, so let's just have a look at what's rolled.
I'm watching your every move.
A fine courtier. Workforce needed is reduced for framework knitters. Extra goods are provided. Occasionally produces extra sales. Yep, let's pick that up. We do have a big block of framework knitters over by, in Rush, and if we're going to be building... I guess we could just build it locally in Cape Trelawney for now, but I'll just get it anyway. I think it's a good item.
What makes you think I trust you?
Before I do, though, affect bootmakers. No, I'm not going to get that for a long time. Alright, we'll just stay there with that. I'll leave Archibald's quest for now. And let's go back to Cape Trelawney and just transmute the item. $10 canned food, 10 planks, 15 scrap. There we go. We have the mystery vending box. Income per resident, income per house, 15%. There we go. We could bring that to the engineers. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Probably not, but that's pretty good though. They're our highest earning houses, so 15% on top of them is nice.
Flagship ready for orders.
A treasure hunt in the old world again. Rabies vaccine. Old world and new world residences get increased max residence, heavy reduce of illness, and bonus residences too. I'm not sure what it means bonus residence 2. Just 2 straight away. That seems really good. Yeah, get them a vaccine. Man, there's so many what's the word, like parallels, I guess, to what's going on now. People timestamped that comment I had about the pandemic and everyone's money going away.
A new commission?
Right, so I'm trying to think, what am I going to bring? I think we could all just go to the old world. We've got 2 treasure quests in the old world, so let's just all go back. Actually, do you need to, though? No, with your scrap and stuff, you don't. You can stay here.
On our way.
But the flagship can come back home. Oh, this is... it's destroyed after use. Oh, that's not nearly as good. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, well. Well, we could activate it. I never really do the ones that we just activate temporarily, so let's throw it in there, activate it, and then throw in the...
New orders.
Mystery vending box as well. So what else can we get? See if we can get another treasure for the old world real quick. His rerolls are actually way cheaper for some reason. Type artifacts, type machines. I actually want... Yeah, machine sounds cooler, so let's go with that. Alright, so let's go. Actually, why didn't I... I might as well just get both. Why wouldn't I? Keep forgetting I have lots more slots than I think. Alright.
Aye, aye.
Alright, cool. Alright, back to Mbessa. Anyway, that keeps all that stuff ticking in the background for us. No big notifications. We should be going on another expedition as well. At some point. Okay, so Katima has a quest for us. Make a decision. Fascinating North. Quizzed. No empires... God, let me just take a drink really quickly. No empire is built upon a single thing. But what would you say is the old world's greatest legacy? Our industrial prowess and economic growth. Tall cities then, vast, prosperous, and beautiful? To be perfectly honest, my own cities are microscopically small. If we hit 10,000, we can say this one. If we hit 30,000, we can say that one. Or if we hit 1,000,000, we can say this one. I don't think I'll ever hit 1,000,000. But yeah, we'll wait until we hit 10,000, so we'll just cancel that for now. Sail to Katima's Island. Alright, we could do that. So what do we need to progress? We can progress right now, and then we can make the mud bricks and get a new island. The islands are still available, from what I can see. So let's start.
You reached a new milestone.
Age of Community. I gotta say, that dancing square thing, it just reminds me of that meme. You know the meme where it's like the guy banging on the drum? And sometimes the cat head bobbing is in it as well. And it's some non-English speaker, I guess. I don't know where he's from, singing his little song. Always reminds me of that. Can't unhear, basically. So a teff farm. We have teff grass fertility here. We'll need clay. So a little trick someone taught me is that, I never knew this before, but you can actually do this. Let's just go here. That combines the total output of both places. So now we have 500 capacity. So it gives you way more build freedom if you just connect two canals together. I didn't know that when I first played this. I first like tried to, I guess, build separately, but yeah. That's it's really, really neat, I guess you could say.
Enbesa stretches from horizon to horizon. Holding such a dominion is not an easy task, and there are those who yet oppose me.
Okay, so Katima asks for your help in bringing the dissenting factions of Enbesa under his rule.
Seek the heralds of Angareb in the Meridian, and of Kidusi and Itoni and Wahadesha in the Septentrion. Convince them we are better united.
Okay.
Share it out, boys.
She values my trade. Awesome. Alright, so that's how we can make use of the river. And we'll just pop down a little warehouse somewhere in between. Right, so that's teff grass. Now, what we're going to use that for is mixing it with clay. A clay collector. Need a few extra houses for this. And that'll just feed into this warehouse. That should be fine. This is true of all buildings that need to be placed beside the river. They can be accessed from either shore. If you need a street connection, for example, either side will do. Good. Alright, so that should be what we need there for mud bricks to get started. We need 100... What are they called? Elders, right? Elders, yes. We need 100 elders to get mud bricks going. So yeah, with 15 seconds on this, we could have 4 of these. And then... I guess 4 of these. Is that accurate? Yeah, I guess so. We're not going to do that, but once it's just operational, it's fine. If we store excess clay, then no problem. I don't know how many people actually do this, bring clay from the old world, because you could do that, I guess, if you wanted to. And yeah, because river spots are obviously super valuable, so I guess it would be a good idea later on. Right, so to get to 100 elders, we're just going to need to beef up the size of the place just in general. Alright, so for the last time-lapse of the video, I decided to just speed this up because it's mostly just copy and pasting a lot of houses around. Now, I was trying to kind of break up the monotony of having too many grids. It's nice to have it in the center, though, because when they become elders, it will look better if it's uniform. But the smaller shepherds do look quite nice when they're a bit more spread out. So I started kind of breaking things up as we got further and further out as well. And I was just checking against my production chains, all seemed pretty good. And then we basically hop back over to the old world to do some diving stuff. So I decided to just keep this sped up as well because me looking for islands is quite boring. I think me just clicking islands and seeing like, does it look like this? No. Does it look like this? Maybe. But now having that oscillator gives us that little kind of indicator of where we need to go as long as you're close enough to it. So basically just transferring over some of the items that we got from Nate, sending it to the flagship, sending the flagship back to swords, and then doing a little bit of an upgrade over here at the trade union that we ended up building, popping down some city lights and some kind of pillars for ornaments, making the trade union look quite snappy. Okay, let's drop off the mystery vending box and the rabies vaccine. I guess the vaccine's only temporary. I mean, I guess there's a finite amount, but yeah. Hope YouTube doesn't think I'm spreading
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
bad information. Max residence, 20% chance of illness and bonus residence. So if you activate that, boom. Oh, it stays there until you get rid of it. Reduced needs. We went up to 913 with that. Wow.
I'm cheery as a coiled spring.
Oh, it could go up to 48, but they're actually not maxed out, so it's not, probably was an amazing idea doing it. Yeah, maybe not. But oh well. Because I was thinking if we did with the artisans, at least they were full. Their houses are full. But anyway, I thought we'd activate it. It would last 2 hours. But yeah, well, I mean, 2 hours is actually a good amount of time. That's going to be active for quite a while. Workforce 50%. We don't need that anymore. So let's get her out of there for now. And we'll activate the money one. And it's only a very small amount. The difference is 1,000. Oh, I guess it's okay. Cool. Alright, well, it keeps us in the black, which I'd like to see.
Aye, aye.
Where's that diving bell?
I know I see soul when I see
Nice,
one.
we got quartz crystals. I think we got that before, actually, and 24 scraps. Nothing too crazy. Where's the next one? So we got 4 different things to do. So, looking for an island with that shape. I think I can spot it already, maybe. Oh yeah. There it is. That was good, I just spotted it on the radar. It's facing the same orientation. Easy enough to spot. Alright, nice. We've got loads of shepherds now. That's what I like to see. That's why we're waiting for them to grow. Now we'll get... So that'll be... yeah, not quite 100, but it will be when they get what they need. They need ceramics. So what do we need for that? Clay and indigo. Now to get to indigo... Also, why have you not made any bricks yet? Did I not build the... Oh yeah, I haven't actually made it yet. We can start making it now though. In our production area. Little low on the dried meat. Understandably so.
If we can't turn to you, who else is there?
That's the Sanga cow. I guess the dried
I
meat
can teach
actually
you
needs
how
to
to do
increase
this
its
if you
production as well.
wish.
Alright, let's get the second salt. And we'll build up the dried meat. This is a lot of demand on those. We're at 9990. So once we get to 10,000, we can progress the
Epidemic
quests.
spreads across your city.
There's sickness. Let's activate the hospital. Doctors are already on the case. So yeah, it's not looking good for them.
Attention for the Admiral.
Very nice. Oh, we're really close actually. There's going to be a lot to do with Embassa. What else do we have? We need to make a decision about the old world. We're at 10,000 now, so we can try to give him that option at least. If one's cities are too excessive in scale, one can lose too much of the romantic. I totally agree. I totally agree with that sentiment. What do you like most about your position as an architect, a builder, a polymath? Exploring the world, becoming a master builder, governing my people, or being a sea lord? A master. Well, I like the idea of master building, but I'm not trying. I'm building beautiful. That's what I want to do. Let's just say governing my people, ensuring they grow and thrive. So you're a populist, or so noble that your concern for your people is genuine. Either way, I have a gift that may suit your ambitions. Sailed to his warehouse to collect the gift.
I confess, I had expected a token of appreciation.
What has he given us? An Elder Selassie. Happiness 7. Reduce needs 20%.
I have need of your advice to select an
Trait
architect
polygon.
for a project I have been mulling over.
Alright, Binion.
Take the rudder.
Oh, my bad. We're not giving a road to this area. That's pretty cool. I forgot, actually, to leave room for Town Hall. Well, we'll just move houses and stuff later. This place has grown quickly. Look at this. And look at that money. It's actually going up slightly with the share income increasing. It looks like someone did buy our shares, actually. Or something's changed, because the value is definitely lower than it used to be. We had shares here. We still have the 3 I had there. I don't have the one I used to have out here. I'm going to buy it back off.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
What's his face? Although, probably wasn't worth the influence thinking about that. I should probably, yeah, look to invest in shares that give you really the most you can possibly get if influence is a bit low right now, which it is.
Flagship at your service.
Dive again, please.
Workforce shortage.
There's a workforce shortage of elders in Tabarim. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get a few more in no time.
Smells like the surf. Flagship commencing escort.
So where's the next one? It's close by again, actually. It's right over here.
Room to maneuver.
And that's it. Then we can go back to Cape Trelawney. Sweet. I think in the next episode we're going to set up coffee. We could probably remove much of the cotton that we had. We'll get them later. I think it's needed for the bombin weaver. But for now it's fine. We built this area a tiny bit. I really didn't focus on it nearly as much as I wanted to. But Mbessa is more important. We're starting to get the mud bricks. I think we need like 8 or something. Just get him in there. Let's double check that. I'm just going to go out to this island, sail up to the coast there and see what it requires. And then hopefully we'll just settle our next island and then move on. So let's just upgrade another couple of houses. And then I'm just going to... Actually, well, they won't be that happy already because they don't have that much.
Should have praised it from your cold, dead hands.
They seem pretty happy. Huh. Oh my god, -40. Wow, they really do weight these things quite different depending on where you are. Let's go up to, I don't know, 10. Every little helps. We need just that little bit more out of them. I love the look of Mbessa, Land of Lands. It looks so great, in my opinion. I think it's really, really cool. Need those mud bricks, but you don't have enough of them yet. Okay, so we managed to satisfy, at least in this episode, the entire bottom tier residence. It'll be the next one that will take a while. We're going to need ceramics, which is going to require indigo, which we'll get, I think, on this island, right? Yeah, there's indigo there.
Ready
So what do we
for a
need?
challenge.
We need 10 and 8. So just 8. 10 ones, it was easy. 8 mud bricks then. 15 influence, actually. We might have to sell a share to the queen. I think I'll have to do that right now. We'll just sell the one we just bought over here. It's a loss of money actually doing that, but we get the influence back.
This suits us very well.
Yeah, so you can sell shares if you want. The queen buys it back, and then they can buy it off the queen if they want to get it back. It's a bit of a complicated way of doing it, but it works. Did we dive? Oh, no, diving now. Excuse me. Let's get these few little houses in.
Yar booty.
And then we've got lots of ornaments we can start dotting around, making this place look nice.
It's all prepared.
It's all prepared. Just quickly throw that in to see what it looks like. We've got a little bit of... Let's give them sand here. Actually, well, I guess the sand doesn't look right next to the grass. The people come far and wide for that well. It'll look a little bit better when we've got the paved road. Alright, what do you got for me?
Watch what I say.
Riot spells trouble. Happiness and light. Okay, well at least riot chance is down. I've been completely neglecting La Fortuna as well. Although 30 reputation is not so bad. 99 still for Anne Harlow. Let's offer a
Every
gift.
little bit could make a difference for us.
Oh, would you like trade rights? Would you be interested in that?
Don't struggle.
90,000? I'll take it,
Well,
just for the benefit.
Since you had the courage,
There you go.
treated like royal.
I want to be exactly like you.
You are not without intensity.
Hey, everyone's loving it. She likes it. I'm trading with Margaret Hunt, or he does. 0 chance of success. And she accepted non-aggression without even any money. Oh, she didn't even ask me for money. I don't know if I gamed that or something, or did I actually accidentally give it to her? Maybe I did. I don't think so.
My whole house gone to hell, but for I,
But great.
the last swish of its
100
flaming
for
tail.
100 for Anne Harlow and for Lady Margaret. I can't believe they're higher than Benty, which is insane. And Arthur as well at 65. Not bad. I'll totally take it all. Got a bit of a traffic jam here. I've never seen that before. What the hell? That is so weird. Wow. They're just not moving. I wonder could I scatter them with the different effects.
We will follow you as we follow Samuel.
I don't know what that's a reference to. Maybe you can let me know in the comments, but they're all going to follow me now. I pressed P, by the way. And I think it's L to get rid of them.
Stay away. Or do you need your...
Did I help the congestion? Not really. Strange. Alright, so Biniam's vision is going to be for like the chain that's going to lead us eventually to having a research institute. And then the rest will be to do with the, I guess, the Embesson storyline of bringing everybody together. Apparently there's a quest out here to do. I'll select the additional lighthouses to get information. Yeah, we don't want to do that just yet. Anything else I need to do here? Oh yeah, we're just loading up the...
Take the rudder.
So we have enough to settle our second island. Just want to do that for the end of the episode, and then we're good to go. Again, another long one from me, actually. I don't know if we did any... Did we do time lapses in this one? I can't remember. Maybe I'll squeeze one in somewhere. Good money, good population, good bank. Just constantly against the AI for the old, you know, islands. But once we're settled, then I can just chill. I can sit back and chill again. People have said I do talk very fast. I don't... It's very difficult to not do that. Especially when I feel like I'm in a rush. I'm just trying to just talk at my own pace, though. But I understand there's non-native English speakers listening. I hope I speak relatively clearly enough. But yeah, I should really endeavor to speak a bit slower when I can. The pirate music's pretty cool. The nomads. I think we built relatively well, I think, also. Pretty happy with it. As we irrigate more and more of this area. We can start irrigating it now. I know that the irrigation's going to have to go along here. That to there. And then you just need to look for 4 down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out. And yeah, that's 242 out of 500. So still plenty. I think we can do the whole area. And then it's a matter of just slotting in the buildings where we can. 2, 3, 4. And here. Maybe we won't get crazy with it. Something like that. Because the issue is, you can't build your farms over the canals. You need to leave gaps. So whatever's like built in here needs to fit in that way. It gets kind of tedious. A little bit awkward. A nice way to offset it is to do something like this, where you come down this way instead. And you like leave a gap out this way. And it's like, oh, that way you've left lots of room for multiple farms to come in here and use all this space. We'll see how it goes. Use it as is needed later on. Nice and fertile though, and irrigated. Alright, let's load up on the bricks. I'd be absolutely devastated if I got here just before she did or something. So we're going to go there. I think I'll try for all 4 islands if I can. Or, yeah, the other 3 that are left open. This one, and this one. This one definitely is going to be next for the lobster. Although honey, beeswax is super important as well. Honestly, this is the one I could probably leave, but it's the biggest, so I kind of want it more for the spices and indigo. So really, yes, we do need all. Unfortunately, Margaret got all the fat islands. Jeez, the size of this one. She's not even using it. Boom.
As long as you preserve what's already
we
there.
did it.
Breaking new horizons.
All right, that's going to be it for today's episode.
Some like a brash colonial style.
The nice thing is, actually, you know what? We didn't see what we pulled up in the dive. Let's just check that out as well. What did we get? We got a bottlenose dolphin. I hope we're treating it alright. And just lots of extra scrap. Just gonna throw all the scrap into our flagship. Actually...
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Yeah, actually, it's a good idea. And then just throw all that in there. He can go to Cape Trelawney with all that scrap.
Oh, the crane.
And we'll hit the home island here for now. Drop off these historical items or whatever. And are we done with... Actually, we're done... Oh yeah, so then we'll come to Cape Trelawney as well with this, if we're done here as well. Go back to Nate.
Time the rigging.
Alright, let's unload our new character items. So we have the Fine Courtier. Framework knitters. That's really needed on the other island, actually. Scholar residence. That could be used here. And affects residences bonus income from a bank, which is going to be used up here later. Or it might be used here, one or the other. They'll be in range of the bank anyway. Awesome. Alright, and the vaccine is doing its thing. Keeping our residences high and keeping us in the money, in the black. Alright guys, thank you guys again very much for all the support so far. I look forward to reading your comments after this one for the next episode. But yeah, I really do want to say thank you as well for all the people who've become channel members. And also just people who are here to watch the series and like it and comment and interact with it. It really does. It's just awesome. It's really made December amazing for me. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. No update on the copyright stuff as of recording this. So nothing on that front yet. Alright, so that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support this series directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. If you don't see the join button, it means the video has been copyright claimed, but you can still join from the channel page on desktop. You can also link your account to our Discord to get a special role on there that will give you access to the Senate House and a few other perks.